If you're over 60 and still eating cheese the same way you did at 40, pay close attention because certain cheeses are silently accelerating arterial damage, disrupting your digestion, and triggering inflammation in ways your younger body never experienced. But here's what most people get completely wrong. They assume the answer is to avoid cheese entirely. That's a mistake. The right cheeses, chosen carefully, can protect your bones, preserve muscle mass, and support your brain. The wrong ones can quietly accelerate aging from the inside out. Today, 5 cheeses that work against your body after 60, 5 that support it. And the number one worst cheese on this list isn't even real cheese. It's an industrial product disguised as food, and millions of seniors eat it every week without understanding what it's doing to them. Why cheese hits differently after 63 things change in your body that make cheese more consequential with age. Your lactase production drops, meaning lactose is harder to break down, leading to gut inflammation and discomfort. Your arterial walls stiffen, making them far more reactive to sodium and inflammatory compounds, and your kidneys become less efficient at filtering excess sodium and phosphorus, both of which are loaded into processed cheeses. What your body handled easily at 40 can genuinely damage it at 60. That's not fear-mongering, that's biology. Now let's use that knowledge. The 5 worst cheeses after 60. Before I reveal the first dangerous cheese, a quick truth. 99% of you watching are not subscribed. If you want to make informed food choices after 60, please help us reach 100,000 subscribers this month. Your subscription and like make this mission possible. Thank you. Now, here's number 5. 5. Processed cheese slices. Individually wrapped, perfectly square, that plasticky texture. These products are legally labeled cheese food, not cheese, for a reason. Real cheese is blended with sodium phosphate emulsifiers, preservatives, and milk solids to create a shelf-stable product with astronomical sodium content and chemical stabilizers that irritate the gut lining. For someone over 60, elevated blood pressure, low-grade intestinal inflammation, and virtually no genuine nutritional value. It's a calorie delivery system dressed up as food. 4. Certain ultra salty aged cheeses, some Roqueforts, certain imported blues, intensely aged pecorinos. These can contain over 500 milligrams of sodium per single ounce. After 60, with reduced kidney efficiency and stiffer blood vessels, that sodium load hits differently. It raises blood volume, increases water retention, and forces your heart to work harder against vessels that are already less flexible. A small crumble for flavor? Probably fine. A generous daily portion? That's a cumulative cardiovascular stressor. 3. Flavored cheese. Spreads. The tubs near the deli counter, pub style, gourmet spread. They use real cheese as a base, then bulk it up with inflammatory seed oils, added sugars or corn syrup, and chemical stabilizers for texture. The sugars spike blood glucose. The omega-6 oils drive arterial inflammation. The emulsifiers disrupt gut bacteria. It looks like a harmless snack with crackers. It's a processed food trap for the aging metabolic system. 2. Heavily processed cream cheese. Not quality cream cheese in small amounts, that's fine. The problem is the cheap mass market block or tub containing carrageenan and xanthan gum to mimic the texture of a real product. For seniors with increased gut sensitivity, carrageenan has been linked to intestinal inflammation. Eaten daily as a thick staple, think a generous layer on a bagel every morning. It progressively disrupts digestion and worsens your lipid profile. The issue isn't cream cheese. It's the ultra-processed version consumed without thought. 1. Fast food cheese sauce. Nacho cheese at a concession stand. The sauce on a drive-through burger. This is not cheese. Its ingredients are water, refined vegetable oils, modified food starch, milk protein concentrate, artificial flavors, sodium, and sugar. No aging, no fermentation, no wheel of real milk involved. This is an industrial emulsion engineered for shelf life and addictive flavor. For the over 60 body, this is a multi-system assault. Modified starch and sugar drive insulin resistance. Refined omega-6 oils flood the bloodstream with pro-inflammatory compounds. The sodium overwhelms already taxed kidneys, and there is zero of the protein, calcium, or probiotic benefit found in real cheese. Eaten regularly, this combination accelerates arterial damage, fuels systemic inflammation, and pushes metabolic health in exactly the wrong direction. It is not food, it is a chemical product in food's clothing. The 5 best cheeses after 60? 5. Feta, sheep, or goat milk. Traditional feta from sheep or goat milk is naturally lower in lactose, far gentler on aging digestion. As a brined cheese, it contains probiotic bacteria that support gut and immune health. It's salty, but you control the dose. A small crumble over cucumber, tomato, and olive oil delivers real nutritional value with manageable sodium. Big flavor, modest portion, genuine benefit. 4. Real Parmigiano Reggiano. Aged a minimum of 12 months, authentic Parmesan is essentially lactose-free. The lactose is fully consumed during fermentation. It is extraordinarily dense in bioavailable calcium and protein. A small grating over vegetables or soup meaningfully supports bone density and muscle protein synthesis. Sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss, is one of the primary drivers of physical decline after 60. Real Parmesan in small portions is a legitimate tool against it. 3. Fresh goat cheese, chèvre. Goat milk proteins form smaller, softer curds that are easier to digest for many people. Fresh chèvre has lower inflammatory potential for sensitive individuals and provides satisfying creaminess without the gut disruption that cow's milk cheeses cause in many seniors. Pair it with roasted vegetables or quality bread. Gentle, flavorful, and functional, that combination is rare. 2. Full-fat ricotta, simple ingredients. Real ricotta, milk, whey, salt, acid, is high in whey protein, one of the most bioavailable forms of protein for muscle repair. With simple ingredients, you avoid the fillers that compromise gut health. The soft curd is easy to digest. Eat it with berries, fold it into eggs, use it as a savory base. It's versatile, gentle, and genuinely supports the muscle preservation that becomes critical in your 7th decade. 1. Low-sodium cottage cheese. The single best cheese choice for healthy aging. Cottage cheese is high in casein protein, slow digesting, releasing amino acids steadily over hours. This makes it ideal for overnight muscle repair when eaten in the evening. It's rich in calcium and B vitamins. Its protein-to-carb ratio stabilizes blood sugar and reduces insulin spikes. Choose the low-sodium version and you eliminate its one major drawback. For bone health, muscle health, and metabolic health, this earns its place in a senior's diet every single day. How much cheese is actually safe per day after 60? This is the question nobody answers directly, so let's fix that right now with actual numbers by cheese type. Cottage cheese, up to 150 grams, your most forgiving option. Eat it daily without concern. Ricotta, 100 to 120 grams, gentle on digestion, excellent protein. Stay in this range. Fresh goat cheese, 40 to 60 grams, more than enough. It's calorie dense and very satisfying in small amounts. Parmigiano Reggiano, 20 to 30 grams, 4 or 5 thin shavings. That's it. A little goes a long way with this one. Feta, 30 to 40 grams. Sodium is the limiting factor here. Stay within this and the benefits outweigh the salt. Go beyond it regularly and you're pushing into cardiovascular risk. The rule behind all of these numbers is simple. The softer and fresher the cheese, the more flexibility you have. The harder, saltier, and more aged, the smaller your portion needs to be. And, whatever you choose, if you're hitting the upper end of these amounts, that should be your only cheese that day, not in addition to 3 other dairy sources. The rule that makes all of this work, even the 5 good cheeses fail you if you ignore this. Portion size is everything. A proper serving is roughly the size of 2 dice, not a block, not a handful. Pair your cheese with fiber-rich vegetables, not processed crackers. Feta over a salad. Parmesan over steamed broccoli. Ricotta with roasted peppers. The fiber buffers blood sugar impact, supports digestion, and multiplies the nutritional value of everything on the plate. And be honest about your habits. If processed slices, flavored spreads, or fast food cheese sauce are appearing in your week regularly, that's not a minor issue. That's a pattern quietly working against your heart, your gut, and your metabolic health every single week. After 60, what you eat is either fighting for you or against you. Real cheese, in the right amounts, fights for you. Industrial cheese products fight against you. Choose real. Choose simple. Your body at this stage of life has earned that level of respect. If this gave you clarity, Menindoist, subscribe and comment below. Which cheese do you eat most often? Is it on the good list or the bad list? Let's find out.